If you're taking yourself out to the ball game tonight instead of watching it in the comfort of your own home on KTVD, of course, chances are you might grab a hot dog. There are plenty of places to do so right outside of Coors Field.
You know, you walk by it and the smell and you're like, oh, I gotta have it right now. But how do you ensure the sausage you're about to scarf down is safe to eat? Steve on your side is here to help us out. 9 News consumer investigator and hot dog connoisseur, Steve Staeger, got schooled by Denver's health department today on what to look out for.
I did. I have a huge hot dog fan. I even wore my fancy hot dog socks today. You see those? Yeah, like those?
Committed.
But you didn't know they're called glizzies, did you?
I did not. They're apparently called glizzies. It's a whole Gen Z thing that we'll get into. Like maybe, hopefully not, because goodness. Chances are we've all seen that hot dog stand when you're leaving a game or an event, the one that looks like it might potentially not have a license. You don't want to be that guy who asks for a copy of the license. So one of Denver's mobile food inspectors walked us through what you should be looking for. How long have you been doing this?
37 years.
37 years?
On this corner.
In the same spot.
Same spot.
At 14th and Cherokee, Marcella Armas picked a risky spot for a hot dog stand, steps away from the building that houses Denver's food inspectors.
I'm told you do things by the books.
You gotta. I'm right here.
She does do things by the books, but sees plenty of vendors out there who don't.
Every time I go to a game, if you walk out your door and you're walking down Broadway, there's like 10 of them just hanging out.
She's doing a wonderful job. She's always does a wonderful job when she's working here.
Jordan Jeske is in charge of inspecting those carts. He says you can always ask a food cart operator to see their license, but if you don't want to be that guy, you can do your own inspection of sorts.
First thing as a consumer you want to be aware of is if the cart has a hand sink. And if they're doing proper hand washing.
Jeske told Steve on your side, this is probably the most important thing you should look for.
So having a hand sink and seeing them actively use it is super important when making that safe food judgment.
Where am I looking for that?
So in this case, on this cart, she has it right underneath here is where her little hand sink is.
If a vendor is wearing gloves, make sure that they're still washing their hands and changing gloves when they're touching their face or handling money.
Other big thing you want to check for is safe food storage. Here in this case, she has some coolers here where she can store all of her backstock food product.
You want to make sure unprepared food is staying cold and prepared food is staying hot.
You want to see nice hot wells for food products in there, especially for your hot dogs or any other meat products. Should be kept hot or grilled, cooked to order. Here we have some overhead protection just to make sure nothing gets into your food product as it's good there.
Finally, a quick glance at the menu.
In this case, we want to see everything's fully cooked. If it's not fully cooked, it should tell you on your menu.
So if the city finds an unlicensed vendor who's doing things the right way, they're not going to shut them down right away. They'll educate them about licensure and keep checking back in. By the way, in case you're wondering, there are 640 active mobile food licenses in Denver right now. The current rate for finding an imminent hazard that would immediately shut down operation of a food cart during an inspection, it's about 13.7%. They want to keep that closer to 10%. Some food for thought on delicious food. I'm Steve Staeger. Steve on your side, 9 News.